In fact, it's quite a few albums ago we recorded this next song, which is about my favourite river. Just laying with my lady on a houseboat in the sun. Can't hear the city humming, and I'm feeling good. With a belly full of oysters and some white wine on the ice, I got that laid out lovin' feeling. It's really nice, what I call Hawkesbury River loving. Good Aussie wine, working hard at being lazy, no bait on the line. My kind of paradise, a river honeymoon, just laying with my lady on a houseboat in the sun. Well, I know I should be out there searching for a job. I could try a pick and shovel, but what the hell? Why can't I be born again and come back as a swan? Head up north for the winter and back again to find some Hawkesbury River loving. Aussie wine, working hard at being lazy, no bait on the line. My kind of paradise, a river honeymoon, just laying with my lady on a houseboat in the sun. And I know you don't mind how many times I say I love you, as long as we can stay around for more of what I call Hawkesbury River loving. Good Aussie wine, working hard at being lazy, no bait on the line. My kind of paradise, a river honeymoon, just laying with my lady on a houseboat in the sun. Laying with my lady on a houseboat in the sun. I said earlier that my dad played the banjo. Well, he actually used to play in the local dance band. It was all on a voluntary basis in those days. And the ladies brought the supper, you know. And all the fellas in the band were all wheat farmers or wheat farmers' wives or whatever. And I remember the old drummer used to play the drums like he was still on the tractor, you know. And the old dear on the piano used to miss the piano half the time, and she was almost stone deaf as well. I'm sure you all remember these old days. And I remember it was back in the time when I often relate to the fact that it was quite safe to leave the kids in the back of the car and throw a rug over them, and you can go into the dance and they were quite happy. You know, they could play around in the dirt and whatever, but it didn't matter. And I remember waking up and putting my dressing gown on and sneaking around, having a look inside the hall to see what was going on. I could hear this from outside, you know. I looked in, there they were. 5'2", her eyes are blue, chicka-chicka-chicka-chicka. Has anybody seen my girl? And all the Sheilas are on one side, and all the fellas on the other side of the road in the pub. Except the brave ones who really like to dance, and they were doing the jitterbug up the middle. And I remember thinking, this is. I remember because it was well before underarm spray, you know. Remember the progressive barn dance? There was always one great big one, wasn't there, fellas? It didn't use underarm spray. Oh, here she comes. And of course, then rock and roll started to happen, you know. I bought Jailhouse Rock, my first single. And I started to play the guitar, and so I started to learn a few rock songs. And that was the time when the rock and rollers started to come into the bigger towns. It didn't come near ours, it was too quiet, you know. But sort of, you know, the type. Collar up like this, you know. Before the dollar and before the pill, I went to this rock dance in Swan Hill. I arrived in my EK. Yeah, okay, I know it's a bloody FJ. Hair slicked back. I saw the Sheila in tangerine socks. Hair pitch black. And she walked right by me. And she said, "You want a boogie with me, baby? You want to move with me, baby? You want to groove with me, baby?" Well, I strolled across the dance floor. Love's full. And I looked her right in the eye. Real cool. And I said nothing. And she said, "You want a boogie with me, baby? You wanna move with me, baby? You wanna groove with me, baby?" Well, me and Christine, we got on okay. So I took her home in my EK. She's chewing on juicy fruit, and I'm chewing on PK. One hand on the wheel, I'm around Nick. Yellow hand going down. Turning on the radio. They're playing our favourite song. You wanna boogie, boo, 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 boo. You wanna move, boo, 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 boo. You wanna groove, boo, 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 boo. See you in about 20 minutes.
To me, he's a Banjo Paterson to music. I like Banjo Paterson's poems, and he paints pictures in my mind. And then I did start travelling, and the places that I went to that he'd already sung about, I already knew. It wasn't a disappointment. I just knew by how he explained in his songs what the town would be like, or the actual outback would be like. I knew. I wasn't surprised.
He's such a genuine guy, and all the music that he sings is really Aussie stuff. And I feel that I've been out there in the bush with him, and that's the main attraction with him.
Are you on your name on?
Good day, Adrian.
Maybe a bit tight. Yeah, can you stretch it like that? Thanks for coming, Steve.
Yeah.
Just testing your old.
He sings about drought's blood in a lot of his albums, and he just seems to tell. I don't know, I'm not a country person at all, but I just have this picture of this family, you know, who's just waiting for the rain to come down. And every album he has a really lovely drought song, waiting for the rains to come, and it just grabs me every time.